Alright, everybody, welcome to Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yes, I am wearing the exact same thing that I was wearing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Now again on Thursday, and probably again on Friday.
Everybody give him a big round of applause.
Rest assured, though, change your clothes every single time. Okay, here we go. Headlines, welcome Alex again, and we got Austin back.
Hi. The last time you saw me, David Pizzo was here, and now we have Austin McGregor.
Yes.
That's right, ladies and germs. I'm here with him, and now let us make this Thursday the best we can.
Yes.
All right, Carl, take it.
Headlines, here we go. Starting with Kraft Heinz unveils customizable dispenser with more than 200 condiment combos for restaurants. Look, here's the deal. This is those big soda fountain machines where it's like there's 4,000 different flavors you can make. You just need ketchup, mustard, maybe some relish, and that's it. Too many options. You're gonna stand.
Mayonnaise.
You're gonna stand.
Why are you looking at me like
You're gonna
that?
stand behind someone with your hot dog, getting cold, waiting to put a little ketchup and mustard, maybe some relish on there, and this guy's gonna be making 15 different combos. You're gonna be standing there for 10 minutes. This is gonna go bad, Heinz. Gonna go bad.
And it could be worse.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
Headline number
sure.
2.
Here we go. Headline numero doso, whatever.
It's number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Tom Brady rumored to be dating an A-list celebrity. Well, duh. He's Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He's got a chiseled chin. But this isn't the story. The story is not that he's dating an A-list celebrity because, well, duh, he's Tom Brady, like I said. The thing is his hair in this picture. The dude is 43 something years old, something like that, and his hair is 4 inches off his head. How is that even possible at that age?
Because Tom Brady's a GOAT, and he's always been the GOAT.
I'm gonna say magic. He was blessed by a magician, and
I need some of that magic. Just saying. I need some of that magic. That's why he's the GOAT. Alright, here we go. Last but not least, today, headline: leftover gravy mayonnaise could be your next favorite condiment. Yeah, I'm a big fan of gravy. I love gravy on my mashed potatoes, on my stuffing. I like to mix a little meat in there. Sometimes I'll dip some vegetables in there. If you've got some biscuits, dip the biscuits in the gravy. Gravy is amazing.
I don't eat gravy, sorry.
The mayonnaise.
Ow!
Check out Alex's leg.
call a medic.
The mayonnaise
He's
part.
bleeding.
The mayonnaise part of the gravy. I'm not sure. That was
Gravy
weird.
and mayonnaise, that's...
What's like gravy mayonnaise? I think it's when
Sounds like-
the gravy starts to coagulate or thicken up a little bit. It's like, yeah, I did.
I think the part where it starts mutating when they eat it.
Yeah. All right. So it's Thursday, and we're gonna start a new segment today that we'll do every once in a while, just because it's summertime, and one of the cool things to do in the summertime is travel. But you know what? Traveling is expensive right now. I mean, it's always kind of expensive, but we live.
Summertime, sorry.
Oh, please go ahead.
Summer is not till June 21st.
Well, officially, but the weather's nice and the weekends are great right now before it gets really too hot in the summer. But the cool thing about where our program is specifically, but where we reside in the Modesto area, also just the Central Valley of California, we are not really more than sometimes 45 minutes to an hour or so to some really cool stuff in the foothills, in the coastal areas, even just the simple little towns or cool things to do that are in the valley itself. So the new segment is going to be Day Trippin'. All right, yes, we're talking about day tripping from Modesto area or the Central California area. Today's suggestion on day tripping is traveling to the cool little town in the foothills called Columbia.
Not the
Now,
country Columbia. Columbia, mind you, not British Columbia, which is up in Canada.
Correct. This is Columbia up in the foothills of California. It's a really cool little town that was born out of gold mining simply because they found gold in the river right there.
And it's not where Columbia Pictures was founded.
Correct. But in 1945, it was turned into a, well, I don't want to take away too much information. It was turned into a state park, but it's a really cool place. It's lots of cool things to do. They always have stuff going on, and the people that work at the places of business there and stuff, they dress in the old-timey garb and everything. There's horses everywhere. It's really like you get the feel that you're in an old kind of westerny town. It's only about an hour and 15 minutes away. So if you left the office right now, it'd take about an hour and 15 minutes to get there. These guys got some information for you. Austin, what do you got about this cool town of Columbia?
Well, between the 1850s and 1870s, over $1 billion in gold, today's value, was mined in the area. For a time, Columbia was the second largest city in California. It became a state park in 1945.
That's a great voice for that. Yeah, so mining took off. Dudes that set up this big mining camp, and within 2 years, it was one of the biggest cities in California. And
By the end of World War II.
but some of the things you can do there, Alex, are
Here you will find many local businesses with an old-time flair.
old time flair.
Number 1, in great coffee. For all of you great coffee lovers. Number 2, fine dining. Not just fine dining, but desserts.
Ooh.
Number 3, stagecoach rides. Number 4, saloons.
Which is old timey for bar.
Yeah.
Number 5, some good old-fashioned music.
Yes. I
I
think Ray has played up there a few times, possibly.
Number 6, old school house.
Yep, it's an old school house, big brick building, 2 stories, pretty cool. And
She's a brick house.
wow, deep pull.
Anybody know that song? Number 8, a great museum. Number 9, gold panning, and much more.
But that's day tripping, man. Go on a day trip. Woo!
Whoa!
That baby really flew.
10 points.
10 points for
10
you.
cool points for that one.
Yeah, very cool. All right, check out.
National Day.
You can cut that part. Check out Columbia State Park. It's a cool hour and 15-minute drive. That is our suggestion for day tripping this week. All right, everybody. So it is Thursday. What do we do on Thursdays? We do what at 1 o'clock?
YouTube Live with Calamity Cooking Workshop with who knows who. And if Gabrielle cooks, Clayton, I'm sorry, Clayton, but you are going to have to be Gabrielle's sous chef.
She didn't need one last week, so this week it is Clayton will be cooking today, should be cooking today, and I think he's going to be cooking something out of the newspaper again. I think he's going to pick something out of the ads and do something cool with that. So we'll see. We'll see.
You know, every time guys say Calamity Cooking, I always think of Calamity Coyote back here from Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah. All right, very good. So that is it for all that good stuff. It is Thursday. We got to get to our National Day with
Gabrielle
right here.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It's the 25th of May, and I can safely say now that this is the last Thursday of the month. Yes. Yes. And we're sliding down the slope into a 3-day weekend, because it'll be Memorial Day weekend. But today on Thursday is not a national day, it's an international day. So they're asking everybody to be mindful of this today. It is Plastic Free Day, International Plastic Free. What is that, you might ask? Well, they're asking you to really think about plastic. How many use a plastic fork today? How many use a plastic plate, a plastic baggie, a Ziploc baggie? Something came in plastic. I bet if you really thought about it today, a lot of the stuff that you're eating, using, came in plastic. You just don't think about it. I don't know if some of you guys watch around the office here. I used to have it in my office. Now we moved it to Clayton's office. He has a trash can full of plastic. And we Lions care about the environment, so we collect plastic. And if you really start thinking about how much plastic you use in a day when you start collecting it, oh my goodness. I mean, I do it every day to the extent where I think about what did we do without and before plastic, right? The plastic around the water bottles. The water bottle itself is plastic. So if you had to give up all those things today, just think, how would you have things? How would you get things? What else would they be made in? But if everybody just for this one day didn't use any plastic, can you imagine how much would not be going into a landfill? But to explain why we get the plastic and we save the plastic and what we do with it as Lions, we take that plastic and we turn it back in to local stores and stuff that take the plastic, and we jot it down and we send it to this place called Trex, and they're a plastic recycling place. And in a 6-month period, if we collect 500 pounds of plastic, they will make a bench that's made out of the plastic and donate it to you. And what we've done is we've donated them to other places in our community. Vips has one, and the Modesto City has one in their courtyard. We just donated one to Camp Taylor out at their camp for people with heart conditions. And we are approaching now our 4th bench. It doesn't sound like a lot, 500 pounds, but it is a lot of plastic. You take your Ziploc bags and all of your plastic that you accumulate for today, and then you go weigh it and you let me know how much it is. It's not a lot, but it still is a lot of plastic. So just think about all those plastics that you use all day today. All those things that are so easy to come by. That water bottle that you buy that's in plastic. That fork that you're using and the plastic that's around the fork. That plastic cup that you got your drink in. The Starbucks plastic cup. The salad that you prepared that came in a plastic bag. The bread. Everything is in plastic. So, give it a try today. See how much plastic you can do without on International Plastic Free Day.
All right, as always, very good. And now it's still Thursday. We haven't left Thursday yet, but we got to go.
We're gonna go back
Here to
into
have
past
your
Miss Wise.
Hey, it's Thursday. It's the 25th, and we are gonna go back in the bearded past with Zach. Today in history, you guys. Actually, it's a really big day in history in a lot of ways, but this is huge, especially when you think of technology and where we're at today. 1844, the first telegraphed. That means, and it went over these lines, you guys, and someone on the other line just listened to these beeps and decoded the wording, right? The messaging. It was the first telegraph news dispatch, and it's published in the Baltimore Patriot, all right? News dispatch, and it's published in the Baltimore Patriot, like I said. I mean, think about this. We're 180 years, not quite, 179 years from this moment in time. And, you know, look how far we've come. At 180, or like I said, 139 years. That's not very long. I mean, that is super fast, considering we had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years of history before that, and there was no telegraph. And all of a sudden, the telegraph hits, and 139 years later, we can ask the computer to write our paper for school. Also, too, 1862, First Battle of Winchester, Virginia. Stonewall Jackson Confederate forces achieved major victory. This was a common theme for Stonewall Jackson in the Shenandoah Valley and Winchester. He just owned the Union forces there. His strategy and his way of attacking was just phenomenal, and his men loved him, and they would fight for him. And that's a big thing. He was hard on them, but they did love him because he brought victories. Also, too, in 1864, U.S. Civil War Battle of New Hope Church, Georgia. William T. Sherman. It's a heavy loss attack, both sides. It's a lot of losses. This is on Sherman's march to the sea, and this was just one of those battles that came. Like I said, once again, unfortunately, heavy losses on both sides. But these battles were necessary in order for the General Sherman to complete, the task that he was trying to do, which was basically burn the South. Also, too, Casey Stengel, baseball player, manager, actually, Hall of Fame manager of the Boston Red Sox. He releases a sparrow from under his cap. I wonder what that means. If he was just holding on to a sparrow in his baseball cap and said, "Hey guys, look at this trick! I got a sparrow in here." But that's pretty interesting. And then also, too, last but not least, we had... Oh, I always do the last but not least, and then I get going. I see so much stuff I like, and oh my goodness. 1948, San Francisco receives its first telecast. You guys, take care. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. And don't forget on this day as well, Willie Mays went 0 for 5 in his Major League debut. All right, guys, later.
All right, very good. That is it for Thursday, everybody. Thank you to Austin and Alex for chiming in on our new bit, which is Day Trippin'.
She's a brick house.
Mighty, let it all hang out.
All right, guys, have a great Thursday. We will see you tomorrow, Friday, on the morning routine. Take care.
One day away from Memorial Day weekend. These papers can't seem to fly.
Get stuck!